Hello everybody! Well, I'm doing a video to showcase one of our Christmas trees here at home. I wanted to do a quick video. Well, it's not going to be maybe super quick, but anyway, I'm going to do a video that's showing you how to decorate a Christmas tree. Now, some of y'all might be like, I already know how to decorate a Christmas tree. Well, that's okay. Maybe I'll come up with an idea that you hadn't thought of, or if you see something by the end of the video that you've thought of that I didn't think of, be sure and comment and let me know what your idea was. Well, I hope you enjoy and stay tuned because I'm going to add lights, what I call stuffers, then ornaments, and of course, last but not least, the tree topper. So stay with me and I hope you enjoy. Well, I just got done bringing over all the decorations that I had planned on putting on this tree, and I'm just saying I may have more ornaments and decorations than I do tree. We'll see what all I can fit on here. I've got this huge basket of goodies to put on here, and then there's a whole bunch more here on the floor. Oh goodness, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all on here. Stay tuned. Well, guys, I'm starting out with lights. Sorry, I'm back. So, when I'm decorating a tree, I go from the inside kind of out. So what I'm doing is I start out with my lights. Now this tree, I decided it's a white flock tree, obviously. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put all gold lights. It's going to be hard to see on the video, but these are gold lights. They're beautiful. It's just a nice soft glow. And all my ornaments are silver, gold, and green, and like natural colors. So I'm going to do the lights first, and then I'm going to work on my garland, which I'll show you that here in a minute. Well, as you can see, I've added my star, the lights, and instead of like garland, what I added was this beautiful ribbon here that has gold glitter like swirls on it. So it's going to be perfect for this tree. And I'm hoping to make a big bow for the top out of the extra ribbon. So anytime you can find this ribbon that on sale or just real cheap somewhere, grab it up because you can use it for so many different things. I like to even use it as ornament hangers. If you have the thin ribbon, that looks really pretty with your ornaments hanging from different ribbons, because the ribbons themselves are a bit of pop of color if you want to go with those. Now this would kind of just be kind of muted, blending in, but you can totally use ribbon as an extra adornment for your tree. Now next, what I'm going to be adding are the beads. This is like the necklace for your tree. So I don't think I'm going to add all of these, but I just grabbed the silver and gold that I had, and I'm going to see how I like it on here. So let's go. Well, I decided, since my ribbon had the gold in it, I decided to just use the silver beading. I could have added more gold, but a lot of my ornaments are gold. So I wanted the silver to kind of shine out instead of just a lot of gold. So I'm going to keep building, but these are so fun to do because you can totally make it your own. There's no wrong or right way to do a Christmas tree. It's whatever makes you happy. when you look at it. So you just do it the way that you like, or maybe the way your mom or your grandma did their tree. Now, I remember as a kid, we did the silver icicles, and you just kind of throw them on there and hope it catches. I won't be using those icicles, but I do remember that, and it was pretty fun as a kid. So anyway, I'm going to keep building. Next, I'm going to use what I call my stuffers. So they're like all these little picks. See, isn't that pretty? So I've got these. I've got some bird picks. So see, there's lots of gold going on here. And then I've got gold pine cones. So I'm just going to keep building. And oh, look, there's a green one. And like I said, I'm using golds, silvers, kind of like this chartreusey green. There'll be like icicles, clear crystal looking ones, green glitter balls. So I'm just going to keep building. So I hope you're enjoying. Now, when I'm doing a Christmas tree, like I said, I use those little pick things as a stuffer for the tree. It kind of fills it out. So what I'm going to do next is I have these metal ornaments here, and half of them don't have the string to hang it. So these are perfect for that. So all I'm going to do is anywhere that I have holes in the tree where I can see behind the tree, I'm going to stuff these right down in there, and that's just going to make the tree look fuller. Now I have some that are like stars, so they're just going to tuck here and there, and they don't have to be showing completely. That's okay if they don't, because there again, you're just using them as a filler. So it makes your tree look nice and full. I got a lot of these. Then I've also got my glitter ones that are like the plastic glitter. And I'll show you those here in just a second. Don't forget the bottom of the tree. Found another one. I usually end up moving things like 3 or 4 times. So here are, look at that. When the light hits these, it's so pretty. So I've got silver one of these, and then I've got gold. So I'm going to use all of them to kind of stuff it full. I should have taken these out of the thing before I started this. And I'll show you here shortly how I'm going to fix the top. It's going to look nice and full. And I'm going to try and make the ribbon if I have time. And then I'm also going to fill it with picks and some birds. And I've got even a little wreath that I'm going to use. It just builds the topper, the star. So it makes it look nice and pretty at the top. I'm going to keep working on this, so stay tuned. Well, as you can see, hopefully you can see, I've added some satin ornaments, the vintage satin. I love those. So those, of course, are gold that I've tucked in as well as fillers. And then I'm starting to add a few of the ornaments. Let me show you these. These are vintage glass ornaments that have gold glitter. They're like a champagne color. And then there's some just gold ones. And there's several different ones. I really like this one. Let me show you it. Can you see it? Isn't that so pretty? They're so delicate looking, so they look really pretty hanging on the tree. Now next, I have these vintage glitter snowflakes. I have them in gold, mainly gold. I have only a couple, I think, that are silver. Good grief, they're sticking together. So there's the silver. So they're 3D. So I'm going to tuck those in different places. And it really, just the more you fill it up, the better it looks to me. Now, there are some trees that I like that are just super, what I guess you'd call not as full, more, maybe less is more type trees. I like those too. I had one in our kitchen several years ago now. Actually, Martin and I made it. It was like you'd almost call it a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So we had went out to the woods and got a cedar tree, small one that unfortunately didn't make it. But it was small enough where I could use it as the trunk of my tree. And then we went and found like just branches from an artificial tree, and he drilled holes in it. And so there was lots of space between it, and they were kind of flat, and the branches were flat. So I used it in our kitchen, and I hung ornaments and little vintage and antique miniature kitchen utensil type things. And so I hung those on the tree, and there were gingerbread and candy canes. It turned out super cute, and I used it for several years. Unfortunately, over the years, it got definitely worn, so we had to retire it. Which kind of broke my heart. I was like, no, I don't want to let it go. But anyway, we retired it, and so now I got a different tree for the kitchen. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that this year. We'll just see. 2 trees out here in the living room is gonna take a little bit of time, and then we'll have our vintage tree in our dining room. So stay tuned for that for sure. So I'm going to keep filling, and hold on just a minute. Well, it's really starting to fill out. Can y'all see the pops of green that are on here? Now, the next few that I'm going to hang on here, I wanted to kind of showcase. This one was actually mine when I was a little girl. It hung on my Christmas tree in my room. Yes, I had a Christmas tree in my room. Our family was Christmas crazy. So we had everything from the doorknobs to the toilet seat covers to you name it. We had it covered with something that had to do with Christmas. So this little angel has been around for a long time. I won't say how old. And then this one, I just love this one. Actually, you put a light bulb in the bottom of it, one of the lights, and it glows. And of course, it's the Nativity. Of course, that's what Christmas is all about. And then I have these, which I love these. They're like that seashell, super delicate. So there's a cross, and this was the crystal looking ones that I was talking about. I have a couple already on there. And then there's a tree one. So just really light and pretty. And then we actually had these at the store for sale last year. So it's like a corrugated cream colored metal. It says wise men still seek him. And then this one here was Joy to the World. So I'm going to add these to the tree, and then I'm going to get up on the ladder and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my topper. All right, so now it's time to do my top. What do y'all think so far? Now I'm going to move the camera closer here shortly and let you kind of see the things up close. But I'm going to start the topper. So this is all the stuff that I'm going to use for the topper. I'm standing on a ladder. So listen, I thought those would be fun to have on top of the tree. So I'm just kind of build around the star. And it's going to be kind of hard for you to see at first. But I've got these picks here, see? So there's these glitter ones. I'm going to fluff it out a little. Oops! I just dropped my bird. Okay, I'm almost done. And there went another piece. I got too much stuff in my hands. I was trying to do it all and bring it all at one trip. So actually, I'm going to have to let the other bird fly as well. Okay, so here are my picks that I'm going to put around the star. I'm going to lay that down. I may end up not using that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to kind of build around it, and I'll have to put the star. I'll have to fiddle with the star a little. So see how I'm just kind of filling it in up here at the top. And another one. And then I thought that was really pretty. Can you see it? It's kind of like white and glitter, and it's got some iridescent looking things. So filling it in. So see, it's hard to see on the camera, but I'll bring it up closer here in a minute. But let me grab my birds. Hold on. Well, as much as I wanted to use my one wreath, it wasn't going to work. I was going to put a wreath on the top up here that would have went perfect, but it's just too much. Too much. I had one little piece there. I thought I'd bring some gold over on the side. So here are my birds. I have had these birds for a long time. There they are. Okay, so I'm going to, and they have these great little wire things on their feet. So I'm going to wire them on here like they've just flown in and landed on the tree. There's one. Sometimes you kind of have to use the branches. There's that one. And I'm going to kind of stagger it. It looks better when it's not directly across from each other. So I'll actually, let's see, I got to move this one little one. Just keeping it real. See this little porcelain bird? Isn't he so cute? Okay, so I gotta find another spot for him. I think I'll put him there. Okay, so now I've made the perfect spot for this one. It's gonna sit right here. There we go. Tilt this up a little. I gotta show you that. Isn't that so cute? It's a vintage glass candle that clips on. I just thought that was so pretty. Okay, let me pick up these two that fell. Then I'll move the camera in closer. Well, goodness gracious, guys, I can't believe it. I'm done. Hold on, it's stuck. Okay. Tuck this this back in where it was. Well, that might not have been where it was, but that's where it is now. And there's one of the angels. Glitter angels. Oh, where should I put it? Let's tuck her over here. I know she wasn't on that side, but it needed filled up a little. So what do y'all think? You gotta let me know down below. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera closer. Are you ready? I'm gonna flip it around, see what I'm doing. So there is my topper. See, I kind of stuffed it with all these extra picks so it looks nice and full. There's the birds. What do y'all think? I hope y'all like it and get some ideas. Oh, I gotta show you. Well, hold on. This is an old stove heater thing, and that has a light in it that flickers so it looks like it's a real flame. I love my heater, but it's not really a heater. But anyway, so here is all the ornaments. Oops, she fell a little. Gotta tuck her back in. There we go. So there they are. See how nice and full it looks? So your eye doesn't even really realize that you're seeing all these things tucked inside the tree to make it look nice and full. There's my quilt blankets and ladder tucked in behind there for Christmas. And there's the star. Well, goodness, guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed seeing all this and love my Christmas tree. This is one of them. I've got 2 more trees to do, so stay tuned for more videos for that. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy, and happy, merry, early Christmas. Thank you. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe, give a thumbs up. And share on your different Facebook or different ways that you can share on social media. We would greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day, and thank you for joining us for part 1 of Christmas at the Trout.